there is an underground railroad, basically,
Yes.
what you're providing here for people who just want to blog about secular thoughts in the Muslim world.
Yes.
And yet you, like I, was disinvited for an event.
We have that in common.
Yes, we do, we do.
Our badge of honor.
At the school that 50 years ago was known most for free speech, Berkeley.
Yes.
Now, it was... Let's not get into that. I don't know whether he's for us or against us. Let's not ask. But I don't want to give them too much publicity because they don't deserve it, but a radio station, you were going to do an interview to promote your book, and I won't name them. They don't deserve it. They're horrible. But here's what they said. We canceled the book event. We didn't know that Hugh had offended and hurt in his tweets and other comments on Islam so many people. We don't endorse hurtful speech. We emphatically support serious free speech. Obviously fucking not. But we do not support abusive speech. They don't know what the word abusive means.
No.
And obviously they don't understand the concept that sometimes the truth hurts. What is
in a university
going
of all
on?
Places, yes.
And not the only one in this country that's going crazy
that's
like
right.
this.
It's an epidemic that's going on of people running scared from open speech, running scared of anybody who might come along and say something that poor little Diddums find offensive. What do they think a university is for?
I know. So what is the... how are we going to shovel our way out of this mess? Because these are the people who are on our side. That's the problem.
That's what I wanted to say. I think that this radio station and these universities, they're on our side, we're on their side. Now, I was deplatformed specifically because of what I was alleged to have said about Islam. I think that the reason they did it was probably a laudable motive. They are on the side of oppressed minorities. They think that Muslims are an oppressed minority, oppressed by people like us. Actually, of course, Muslims are oppressed by Islam.
Exactly. That's right. Yes. And criticism of a religion is not the same thing as bigotry.
Of course it's not.
You know, I went through this with the Catholic Church 10 years ago. They wanted to throw me off television, and they were like, "You're anti-Catholic." I'm not anti-Catholic. I'm anti-child fucking.
Yes.
And I'm going to point out who's guilty of that.
And I'm not
Islamophobic.
No.
I'm anti-keeping women instead of second-class citizens.
Exactly, and throwing gay people off buildings.
Yes. And of course, we're not saying they all do that.
No.
But...
And the ones who don't are being persecuted by the ones who do. That's where the persecution comes from. Okay. So these people have identified the wrong victims of persecution.
Right.
It's laudable that they're on the side of people who are victims of persecution, but they've got the wrong persecutors.
You know why? No one reads a newspaper anymore.
No, that's
If
right.
it doesn't come through...
Least of all the president.
On your... All right, what a great way to end. Richard Dawkins, thank you very much.